What's going on, YouTube? What the heck is going on? Welcome back to Riding Along with Dan. I know I haven't been around in a little while, but like I explained to you guys, I had to take some of that vacation time I had coming from last year. I had to use it up before the end of March. And I know I'm going on vacation, but I had to use up the time from last year. And going on vacation, March 30th will be my last day of work, so I just wanted to do a video today. Can you guys take a look at the interior of this truck and tell me what kind of truck I'm in today? Any idea? Any guess? All right, let me show you the outside. Let me show you the outside. Yes, sir, it's a Peterbilt. It's a Peterbilt, but guess what? It's not mine. This is another driver's truck, 6686. You might have seen pictures of it before. It's out of our yard, but the driver's on vacation. They're waiting on a hose for a 6640. The mechanics are doing a great job. They're getting 6640 back on the road for me tomorrow. Had a little issue with 6141 this morning. No big deal. But the mechanics are on it. As a matter of fact, we have another mechanic now working with us. So yeah, it's good. It's all good. Everything should be ready to go tomorrow. So I'm using this truck today. I like it. I really do. It's a nice Peterbilt. It rides nice. And guess what? It's air ride suspension on the front. It's a Peterbilt 520. It's kind of like, well, I guess it's just like what I'm getting, except mine is going to be a 22. So mine is going to have the aluminum rims. This came with aluminum rims, but he didn't want them. He wanted the white rims, but to each his own. It's a nice truck. It's got the Yankees logo. It's in good shape. It really is. The new thing is now the back is painted yellow so everybody can see it, so it's high vis. I like it. It's got the stickers on there, caution, vehicle. And, you know, it's got the cameras on the side. I like this, too. You see the cameras? Good safety issue, like when you're backing out of an alley. These are really, really cool to have. I don't have them on my truck. So you got the two on the side, one either side. And then you have the one on the center, which is good. So when you're backing out of an alley, you can look to your left and look to your right. My truck, you can just see straight back. So that's another great feature to have. And of course, yes, this is a McNeilus body, like what I'm getting. And it's got the sliding door right here. This is how you go in and actually clean out the body, slides back. Not like my Heil body, the door actually swings open. This is a ladder here that actually folds down. And you can climb right into the body. But there's one thing I just don't like about McNeilus is the body doesn't raise up. Because now when you climb in there, you get all that water sitting on the floor. Whereas my Heil body, you know, my Heil is a Heil halfback. In order to dump the rest of the garbage out, you got to raise the body up, which I like, because then all the water runs out of the body. So when you go in there to clean it out, you know, you're not stepping in a whole bunch of crapola. But basically, it's a nice truck. It really is. Where the regen goes right here. I never hear anybody in this company, and they have a lot of Peterbilts, complain about the regen. You know, so Peterbilt are obviously doing something right. And it's a good truck. I had it all day today. It's actually, you know, it doesn't look that roomy, but it's pretty roomy. It's nice. And I noticed the one difference, that this is a 2019. The key is right here. And today, once my knee hit it, and it actually shut off the truck. So what Peterbilt has done, they actually have moved the key from here up here on the console. So the key will be right here now. The ignition key will be right here. And I noticed on the new Peterbilts that the dashboard now is all digital. There are no more gauges. It's all at one big digital display. The reason why I know that is because we got a brand new Peterbilt garbage truck. And, you know, of course, I took a peek inside, see what it was all about. And those are actually two of the biggest differences I've seen compared to this truck. Is they move the ignition key up on the console, and the layout on the dashboard is different. And I like the fact that this is air ride suspension on the truck. It really rides nice. It's a good riding truck. Like I said, it's a 2019. Love the LED headlights. That's a big plus because they're bright as hell. So when it's dark out at 3 o'clock in the morning, they really light up your way. But yeah, there's no ladder on the front of a Peterbilt, so you can't climb up there and get whatever falls on the roof. That's why right now the canopy up there is pretty well rounded, so if anything falls up on there, it's actually going to roll off. But otherwise, air conditioning works good. There's one thing about the air conditioning and the heat in a Peterbilt. If you want air conditioning, you just turn a knob, the air conditioning comes on right away. On the Mack truck, maybe it's just my older model Mack 6640, you got to get out, tilt the cab, and when you tilt the cab on the passenger side, there's a valve, a shut-off valve. So usually what we do after the summer, when it starts getting cold, we shut off the AC, and then you just get hot. So come springtime, you just open up the valve again, and then you get air conditioning. But, you know, that's one thing I like about the Peterbilt. If you're feeling hot, you can go right direct to air conditioning. TJ really, the driver really takes care of this truck. You know, he washes it where he dumps during the week. There's actually an automated truck wash at one of our facilities. So he actually dumps out there when he gets there. When he dumps out, he goes to the truck wash and takes care of it. You know, it's an automated truck wash. You also got the hoses, the handheld hoses, if you want to wash off you know, the excess dirt and grime. So yeah, it's a really nice truck. I've been riding it all day. So as soon as I said I'm gonna do this video, I think you guys are like, oh my god, he got his new Peterbilt. But I'm afraid not. My Peterbilt will be here, the boss said, in 2 weeks. 2 weeks it will be here. And like I said, it will look just like this one, except it's I believe it's a 22. But a very nice riding truck. The biggest differences compared to my Mack, well, honestly, in the cab, yeah, the Peterbilt's a little bit tighter, but still, it's a comfortable ride. Operation wise, it's a McNeilus body. The joystick is actually the cross pattern, whereas my Heil body is the X pattern. It's got a nice size fuel tank on it. Looks like a 100-gallon fuel tank. Here's a slop door right here if you want to clean out the body. On my Mack, we got 2 slop doors. I noticed on the Peterbilt you only have 1. So now here's the big difference. You know how my truck's got the ladder on the front, it's got the ladder on the back. Well, here you just have 1. So the ladder is on the side, and they put her on the passenger side because, you know, if you pull over on the highway and you get up there, you're out of the lane of traffic, you're on the safe side of the truck is what I call it. So you just pull this out. This here releases the ladder, and the ladder folds down like this, and then you just put it back up. It locks in with this pin. Just got to make sure that is locked in before you leave, because you don't want that coming down on the road when you're driving. That would do some serious damage, not only to the truck, but whatever car is riding beside you. But I like it, man. I really do. I've driven it before, and I like the air ride suspension in the front. It packs a good load. My first load today was 14.5 tons. The second load was about the same, and it's good on fuel. I haven't even used maybe a quarter tank all day, and I've been going since, you know, 3 o'clock this morning. And it's just a nice riding truck. It really is pretty. It's a pretty truck. I like it. I really do. So I just wanted to give you guys a quick, you know, show and tell of this Peterbilt. And you know, on the passenger side, when I get my truck, you know, of course I'm going to do the same thing as this driver did. You know, I'm going to put my crate over here with all my cleaning supplies and whatever else I'm going to need. Hang up my jacket, my Windex, and, you know, my triangles here, my reflective triangles. Probably I'm going to try and ask the mechanics if they wouldn't mind putting a storage box on the side, which would be really nice to have, because you know, you always have your extra crap, you know what I mean? You always have that extra crap that you have in your truck, like the spill kit. You know, that takes up a lot of room. I see this driver, it comes from the factory mounted on the side, but then over time, excuse me, I'm eating my yogurt. I'm eating my Greek yogurt. But over time, you know, look, the wind, the rain, the snow, it just gets beat up. So if I could, I'll ask